emergency?
I called a little bit ago, the deputy sheriff. I found out my granddaughter has been taken. She has been missing for a month. We're talking about a 3-year-old little girl. My daughter finally admitted that the baby's in the store. I need to find her.
Your daughter admitted that the baby is where?
But the babysitter took her a month ago. My daughter's been looking for her. I told you my daughter was missing for a month. I just found her today, but I can't find my granddaughter. And she just admitted to me that she's been trying to find her herself. There's something wrong. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car.
Okay, what is the 3-year-old's name?
Caylee, C-A-Y-L-E-E, Anthony.
Caylee Anthony?
Yes.
How long has she been missing for?
I have not seen her since the 7th of June.
Is your daughter there?
Yes.
Can I speak with her?
Okay, they want to talk to you. Answer the question. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you tell me what's going on a little bit?
I'm sorry?
Can you tell me a little bit what's going on?
My daughter's been missing for the last 31 days.
And you know who has her?
I know who has her. I've tried to contact her. I actually received a phone call today, now from a number that is no longer in service. I did get to speak to my daughter for about a minute.
Who has her? Do you have a name?
Her name is Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez.
Who is that? Babysitter?
She's been my nanny for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years.
Why are you calling now? Why didn't you call 31 days ago?
I've been looking for her and have gone through other resources to try to find her, which was stupid.
Okay. Can you give me the name of the nanny again? Like, spell it out for me?
Zenaida, Z-E-N-A-I-D-A.
Last name?
Fernandez. -Gonzalez.
For everyone speaking, good, bad, or otherwise, heed your words and make sure you are saying something of substance. Holy shit, plug.
Dude, listen, I feel like she's coming at us. I feel like this whole thing is coming at us and it's a threat, but go ahead.
Whoa. Here's the law in Florida about threats. Libel and slander, etc. You don't have to be a Florida resident to be charged. Jurisdiction is where the crime was committed. Usually, if it's over the internet and you're saying something hateful, slanderous, libel, threatening, bullying, etc., the recipient party can request the jurisdiction, be in the state where they live, not the state where you committed the act. The internet is not a protected place. My next thread, I will be posting the status of every one of our 50 states and our territories. Even for those of you saying these things about me, I'm still going to continue to do what I said I was going to do, which is advise you of your rights and the law. It is public record, and if necessary, I will remind you that this is not legal advice, purely public information. You need to educate yourselves before you implicate yourselves. Ooh, she's spitting some fire. I would say stop the bullshit, but I think that's asking a little too much. Man, she's up here fucking around, man. She is baiting the fuck out of everyone, bro.
I know.
She's like a fucking cell monster right now. Holy shit.
I know.
We all have the same freedom of speech, but the First Amendment does not protect you against these things most of the time. So, unsolicited advice, proceed with caution.
Now, okay, so there's a lot in there. You know, she's saying that she's still in Florida, which I didn't know that she's even in Florida, because she's saying stuff over the internet. Doesn't matter where you're at. You know, you're coming at someone in Florida. And then she's saying that she's going to come with a post with every single law from the 50 states. Now, there is people on the internet that are attacking her, But when it comes to the media and what I've seen on YouTube so far, maybe TikTok's a little different because you got individual people that are just making videos. But when you got YouTubers and the media, nobody is attacking Casey in a way where it's threatening or it might be a little bit bullying. I mean, we pulled up this is a bully. We said, she's got a thick picture, right? Or whatever. They're saying Casey Anthony thick. So I don't know if she calls this bullying, but this is something that came out in like 2015 when she was walking around the mall.
Oh wow.
So
Well, I think this is just me, plug, but I think that she's getting in her actress kind of role here. She's definitely she's she's becoming a thespian. No, not a lesbian, thespian. Um, she is fucking falling into this character, bro. She's creating herself into this authoritative, uh, knowing all kind of fucking person. She gives me like hardcore principal vibes, bro.
she has an interview with a celly. She has jurors that are still around from that case that are talking. She needs to understand something. When you come back into the light, she had to expect this. I don't think she realized that we're going to be covering her jail calls, everything from 15 years ago. So I just think she got blindsided because she didn't fully think this all the way through, and now she's stuck with her contract or whatever that's going on. And dude, she's the most hated person on TikTok right now. She literally took over Ash Trevino, and she literally took over Gypsy Rose because neither one of them women killed a newborn baby or a young child.
Yeah, I just want to say there was the lady reporter that was on Casey Anthony's heels. What's her name again?
The lady that reported that Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace, man. She came out of retirement. I think Nancy Grace. Listen, so when with this shit she's talking, that fucking crazy speech she just put out there, memorandum or whatever you want to fucking call it. Listen, I'm telling you right now, anybody with a fucking soul and a mind of their own, you put this paperwork that you're filing or you're trying to fucking say is degrading or coming after your character. Everybody knows, lady. Everybody fucking knows. Nobody's pushing a paper like that. So you're gonna just bombard these people and piss them off. You're getting karma, lady. This is what the fuck the internet is for. And you're trying to find some loopholes to fuck shit up. Go ahead, but I'm telling you right now, people with a fucking mind and a soul and a heart are gonna know, and they're gonna say, "Yo, put that shit all the way at the fucking bottom of the stack."
So back in the day, there was a YouTube. Instead, there was Core TV and Nancy Grace, like DBS said. And Nancy Grace, she hasn't been in retirement, but it's funny you said that because now that Casey Anthony's back in the scene, it seems that we're seeing Nancy Grace come back. But she's been around this whole time. She's even covered the Koberger. She's a post, bro. She posted up at the Koberger's murder scene, and people are like, "What the hell? You're like making this into something that's not." But it's funny when you think of Casey. Nancy Grace is right there. Same with Scott Peterson, Nancy Grace, because she covered it for years.
Yeah, and she took it to a personal level. Like she has a lane. That's why everybody she went back into her lane of what she does for her profession, right? Her career. But she took an extra feeling towards this with an extra to really fucking report to everyone, bro. Not just her viewers and her audience, because she has a selective viewer and audience. She went above and beyond to make sure that everybody knew that this broad is fucking absolutely guilty.
And there's a couple comments that she responded to on this Substack app, but it says calling you a murderer is slander. Got it. How about a neglectful, piss poor excuse for a mother who says she wants to advocate for her daughter, but wouldn't advocate for her by reporting her missing? As long as we're speaking facts, I'm good, right? Shit, I guess if I was gonna hire a legal advocate, I hire Casey Anthony. She'll get you out of anything. And then
Oh
she just says
shit.
also slander.
Holy shit. I think the last part tickled her because bro, she's easy to make giggle. If you know how to tap in to some sadistic shit, bro, you'll make her giggle, bro. I promise. And I know that sounds wild, but she's a giggler.
There's just too many people that she would need to sue DBS. Like she needs to
That's
just.
what I mean. She's gonna bombard the county clerk's office, and they're gonna say, "Who the fuck, Casey Anthony? Are you fucking kidding me?" And they're gonna put all this shit in a fucking box in a fucking closet in the west wing of the fucking courthouse, bro. Are you serious?
So
Ain't
this
nobody
one
pushing
said,
that.
not only did you kill your daughter, but you're ugly. Like, how are you going to be a child killer and ugly? Pick a motherfucking struggle. And then she says, she just, grammar policed this person.
Well, I get it, right? She's had some legal training. She's definitely sharpened her fucking sword. But listen, nobody here is writing to the fucking clerk or or the fucking appellate division for appeal. Listen, you gotta just take the shit as it goes, man. She knows what she's getting into. I don't know why she's being petty, but then again, I do. She is a narcissist, bro. She has some serious fucking issues when it comes to uh, being in the limelight of fuck shit. Like she really thinks she's some sort of like female Dexter or something. But yeah, she's got a lot of fucking things going on. And watch the fanboys come out, man. Because I remember when this shit first happened, man. There were a lot of fucking fanboys, bro.
I remember the fam, dude. They used to say, "Oh, Casey's so hot, bro. You seen that ass on Casey Anthony? She got a wagon, man." I used to always hear that.
Well, she was loose as a goose, brother. She was out there. You know what I mean?
Right, right. She was doing the 20 vs. 1 before that YouTube channel was even around.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's a free spirit. You know what I
She was
mean?
the first person to get a DP before YouTube, before even Crit Max. She was getting DPs.
Oh wow.
If you know what I'm saying. Well,
Well,
let's
we're
get
not
into this
talking about
call,
those
man.
DPs either.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it, man. This is her and her father and her mother.
Hi. Sweetie, we've been watching you for so.
Wow.
And this is the kiosk in the jail, right? Orange County.
I believe so. This is back in 06, right? 07?
So this would be where Sarah Boone was at too. Can somebody confirm that for me in the chat? Thank you.
Long. You haven't? I love you. I love you too. Hi. We've been seeing you sitting down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking with one of the doctors. We forgive anything that you've said. Oh, or done. Hold on. Can we turn the
We
volume
forgive
down?
anything that you
You can
said.
probably hear it.
I wonder what was already said at this point, because you got one person added that did the crime allegedly, and then you got somebody that's getting blamed from the crime that literally probably has a different. Even though you say that they enabled her, the parents seem like they've always loved that granddaughter. Like there's no signs of them having anything to do with it. I mean, Cindy calls 911. The father cooperated with the police the whole time.
No, yeah, but they've allowed enough room and leeway for this to grow out of control. Like they've always tried to keep it in a, contained to an extent, but they did what they had to do. You know what I mean? But they created this, bro. They definitely did, bro.
My head's gonna explode. I haven't said anything. Don't worry.
It is kind of loud.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better?
I've never seen this
Yeah,
before.
you
Like,
hear me?
dude, what? Usually in county jail, you get on the phone. It is what it is. I've never seen any. What is this, DBS?
This is special treatment, bro. She's found a way to. She's a soul snatcher, man. She knows how to get past the brick walls of shit. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like for whatever reason, people go out their way to like cater to the fuck shit, knowingly or unknowingly. They still cater to it.
Just a little bit more. Yeah, that's good, honey. Yeah, that's perfect. Are you okay?
Some would say that's like she's using her white privilege.
I think she's also like getting her mind right for this because this is an important call for her and what's going to happen to her in the future in her relationship with her parents. And another thing too, did you know this? And I don't know if this is true, but this is what I've
I
seen.
think I know where you're going. Yep.
Okay, did the parents tell her to or did she want a abortion, and the parents told her that she had to keep the baby?
I believe so. This is something I saw too, but we got to really fact check that. But I also did see. So I thought you were going somewhere else. I'm going to take a little left. I heard
Okay.
that there was something going on with Casey's father being inappropriate, and the mother knowing about it, or something like that. But that's again, TikTok is wild, and this is all alleged. But
Yeah, yeah.
this
So
is
I did see that, and I looked into it. And I could confirm that that is not true in a sense that there's no paperwork on it. Like it's just an allegation
you would have to
that
hear it from Casey though.
right or not. But we can't believe Casey. We would have to hear it
Well,
from
if she
whoever the
does do
victim
well,
is.
listen, if she did say something like that, and that's a part of her fucking whatever this is, and it didn't happen, man, and it listen, man,
Oh, you're saying Casey already said this? Okay, all right, gotcha.
yeah, that's the way I saw it when it was looked up. But then again, like I said, this could be more bullshit added to this super fuckery. But that's definitely one hell of a curveball because that does anybody who's human, right? Um, that's going to change a little bit of how they're feeling. Not to change the fact of what happened to Caylee, but then when you go into the little girl that was, you know, her innocence was stolen or taken, and maybe this whole thing of the way she is and her whole fucking demeanor is because that's some sort of a, you know, mechanism, to self defense mechanism. You know what I mean? I don't know,
She
but
feels, dude. I think she feels like she did the time already for this. And that's why she's here now. Like it's like Gypsy Rose, and a lot of people don't give Gypsy like what you're saying is true. They would feel sympathy for Casey. Well, they didn't feel no sympathy for Gypsy. So
well,
and
I
this is a
never
little
heard that
kid involved.
Gypsy. I never heard Gypsy Rose
Not the same
being
thing, but she got
SA'd.
mistreated though. Yeah, I'm
No,
not
no,
saying she
that's a
got
whole.
SA.
Yo, listen, that plays a factor into what took place too, man. And um, I don't know, man. At least Gypsy Rose had the ability to fight back. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
I think Gypsy Rose deserves to have a baby more than Casey does, but it's also women's rights, her body, her choice, even when it comes down to a crime like this. I had to get checked on that reality recently, but go ahead.
No, yeah, yeah, I feel you. I mean, that's a whole nother rabbit hole to go down. But
Holy crap. It's a mind. Like, I have no say, even in Casey Anthony. Like, no one should be saying, oh, but again,
well, I don't know.
women can.
I don't know. I believe that maybe a panel of women should be in charge of, that sort of thing. If like something like with the Casey Anthony situation, there should be a panel of women that say, you know what, like I know this sounds wild, like a parole board, but you shouldn't be able to bear children. You know what I mean? Not your mental health is definitely unstable. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that should be like a thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but whatever. We can move on. Let's get back to this fucking call.
Yeah, I'm good. I just talked to Lee.
I know. He told us.
Yeah, we got cut off within our last minute, but we at least got a chance to cover a lot of stuff in our hour. So
It's good.
what's that T-shirt? I didn't get a chance to ask him. Other things
Kaylee's
besides.
picture's on the back.
Is it? Can Dad
Yes.
show me the shirt?
Yeah, turn around so
Whoa.
you can see. It's the Never Lose Hope Foundation. Do you see it?
I can see
Your
part of
picture?
it. Yeah.
Have you seen me? And then it has the information on how to contact.
Okay.
Casey, you don't realize the whole United States is looking for our Caylee.
I know that, Mom.
Her cover's going to be on People magazine.
Yo, she was literally like maybe less than a quarter of a mile away from her house, bro. And the last call that we covered, her brother and her were talking, and it seemed like they were doing double talk. This is just me, right? But
Yep.
she said that she's close to home.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. So you heard what she just said about the People magazine, right? I'm
Yep.
trying to get people that are not that everybody that's older and knows what happened, but the younger generation that wasn't around and didn't see this. It was a different feeling when you blew up in the media, and it's not now like the internet. Like the internet has pockets. You could go viral, and the dude across the street, your neighbor, might not see the video. The neighbor across the street might not see, daddy chill, that meme, right? But with Casey Anthony back before the internet, when you went viral before the internet, everybody in the world knew who you were. Am I lying,
Yeah,
DVS?
the algorithm was very small.
It was word
It,
of mouth
well, that too.
in the media.
Media. So yeah, it was going off of a selective formula. It wasn't broadcasted like that. So back then they would give us the news that they wanted at us, and we'd be on it for a week, 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. And then compared to now, it's like 30 seconds. Like holy shit, there's something else being pushed at us. But yeah, no, it was a thing. Like it was the only thing that was being talked about. Like everybody was in their fields. Everybody.
Bro, people have got hurt because of this case that had nothing to do with it because they look like Casey Anthony.
I heard that too. Some crash outs thought they saw her and they fucking stomped some people out. It's wild.
In a few days.
Okay.
Everybody is looking for her.
Good.
Everybody is looking for her.
Listen, I'm no body language expert, plug, but what was that, bro?
She's real tight in there. Once she see that shirt, shit got real
Well,
quick.
it's a fucking constant reminder of you know people out here really trying to look for your daughter, and she's the only one that really knows, or maybe somebody else, but she's the only one that really fucking knows, bro. This is why that sigh and that, oh, like fuck, man, this is like too much. But let's keep it moving. The show must go on.
Are we going to be able to find her, do you think?
I hope we can, Mom. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask
That
Lee.
was a weird mom
Can you
question.
look up a little bit more?
Did you just hear that question by mom?
Yeah, no, yeah. That's what I was referring to. She kind of had to like she had to like build herself up to like get into that zone just now that she just presented. You know what I mean? But it's like the show must go on. She's got to get back in character.
Well, listen, she just set her rewind that real quick, and she just kind of set her up to see. Like I could tell where this is going to be going. I can already tell because she's
But,
trying to get her to admit the shit. She just said, "Yo, you think that we're
yeah.
gonna find her, Casey? You think
So
we're gonna find her? Because you know where
so
she's at, Casey."
so you got to remember, right? When they were doing the phone calls with her brother and her mother and that friend of the family, um, there was somebody that was coaxing them and giving them the right information and questions to ask to lead to other questions that they needed information for. This is the same kind of thing, bro. They're gonna sit here for this entire time on this call, and they're just gonna be picking and trying to, figure it out. I'm pretty sure they've been, you know, briefed on how to do this before they got there. That's why the shirt is very important, right? It's a constant reminder because it's like it's a pressure from a different area because she's going to be focused on what's really going on subconsciously of what took place, right? And then there's going to be the other part where she has to face that. She has to cover that with this character of I don't know. So they're mind fucking her. They're trying to get her to tell on herself in a sense.
Raise your eyes up a little bit. There you
I
go.
wanna
So
actually-
now look straight up so I can look into your eyes, darling. Thank you. I need to do that. It's okay to cry, Casey. It's all right, love. We've all been crying. Casey, I want to ask you just a couple questions.
She had to do that because they've been saying she's been heartless.
That's why I said she had to get in her character. She switched in that time that I spoke about.
Right.
I know the pictures with Caylee in Zanny's apartment. Is Zanny's apartment the one with the drums?
She had a drum set, yes.
The one in the picture.
See how she stays in control?
Yep.
Like, she's very meticulous on how it is that she answers and how she is able to be led to the next question with room to get and wiggle out. You'll see. Watch.
Bob ain't playing though. Cindy is not playing right now. Look at her.
Yeah, but listen, bro. Casey's been her child from birth, bro. She's already fucking master manipulated both of them. She knows every fucking trick up their sleeve. You know what I mean? This is another thing too. She's got a fucking counter for a lot of this shit. The counters are fucking wild.
I think there were even other pictures. I told Lee to look through everything.
Okay, is that Zanny's apartment? Because I know whose apartment it is. Is it Zanny's apartment?
That exact apartment, no, that was Ricardo's apartment. It was set up a lot like Zanny's apartment.
Okay.
Man, Mom just gave her an alley-oop right there.
Yeah, that's why I said this is easy for her, bro. She's been dealing with their parents from the time she was born, bro. She knows exactly which way to pivot and how to fucking come with another attack. Or even slip a punch. You know what I mean? She knows exactly what she's doing.
In his apartment.
Lee and I already talked about this. I don't know. It could be on the disc at home. I don't know.
What is your? I can't get into your.
I gave Lee everything already. I gave Lee all of the passwords, everything we could possibly think of all over again.
I want to get some video clips off Caylee because the video clip with Grandpa is really helping people. Still pictures don't show.
No, they don't show her personality.
Right, and we need to show her personality. So I need to make sure we get that password.
Yeah, I gave Lee the password.
Please look up, sweetheart. I need to see your eyes.
I want to be able to look at you guys too. I can't look at you and look at the camera.
Well, you don't have to look at the camera. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
You're sitting very low.
I know.
Your head's about this much in the TV.
Okay. Do you think Sandy's acting by herself, or does she have help?
I don't know, Mom. I haven't been able to.
And that's the nanny. Zanny is the nanny.
And well, like Zandy's was she tried to blame it on Zandy, but she really should have blamed it on the Zandy's.
Well, she's doing the usual suspect, man. She's pulling a Kaiser shows it.
To talk to anybody, I don't know. I'm hoping that if there's people involved, there's as many people that are dumb enough to open their mouths and say something as possible.
What?
But Mom, I have nothing to go off of at the moment. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Jose and I go over this every time we talk, and things that Lee told me today, I'm extremely aggravated about because I haven't gotten a single letter. Nothing that you've given him has gotten back to me.
I've only given him my letter. I don't think I've given him Annie's letter yet.
Well, I got 2 letters that were sent directly to the jail, but nothing that's been given to him has been given to me.
Well, he can't hand anything to you. Did you read anything in my writing?
I read the one little note, yes, but Lee said that he's written letters and he's written other stuff.
Okay, well, then the one little note that I wrote,
he did show me.
Get it. Okay, that's the only note that I've given. So don't lose
according to Lee, I'm not losing faith. I'm just going to have a lot of questions for him when I see him, hopefully later today.
You want to have questions for him.
I have.
Who paid for her lawyer? Her parents paid for her lawyer because she's getting a lot of lawyer visits.
Yeah, first, before Jose Baez went for pro bono / pro boner for her.
Oh, you went pro boner. Pro boner.
A lot of questions, and I'm going to ask you something that he told me. I guess there's a lady that came forward on the news. Her and her son were at the airport, said that they saw Caylee, spoke to Caylee.
Right, and she said her name was Caylee.
That sounded like Wade Wilson. That sounded like fucking Wade Wilson, how he was just like, oh, well, this person right here said they see this. There's 2 other girls missing. Holy shit.
Yeah, she is she's pulling a lot of a Wade Wilson. Or Wade Wilson learned from her or something. Or maybe it's just a Florida thing.
My bad. My fucking bad. Wade Wilson studied Casey Anthony.
Holy shit.
Any more information on that?
Yes.
Holy
Because
shit.
dude, holy
But
shit, this
again-
Holy
all comes
shit.
together. Holy shit, bro.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yo. What? Think
Bro,
about that, bro.
dude, because Jose Bias.
Holy fuck.
Dude, holy shit. Wade Wilson was studying dude, he also bro, he studied other people too, but he's just an idiot, bro. Because at the end of the day, like I don't know what he thought he was going to get off, but
How old would he have been at this time?
okay, so he said he's 30, right? And I'm 33, so he would have been, or like he would have remembered the Casey Anthony shit. He would have been. I was graduating high school in 09, so Wade was probably like 16, 15 when this shit was going down.
Yeah, 06, 05, I was 19, 20.
Oh
That's about
five, he was real young then. He was probably like 12 then or something. I don't
07.
know.
Well, 07, 08. He was probably learning about, if he did watch it, it was probably the 07, 08.
His mom, Candy. I'm sure everyone knew. Man, we remembered the times, and it
Yeah,
was
no,
Florida.
this was a main thing on the TV. This was the only thing that you could catch on the news. Like they were going hard for this.
The sheriff's department's telling us they're fully investigating that.
Well, I want someone outside of the sheriff's department looking into these things. I mean, I want Lee to look into stuff. I want you guys to look into stuff. I want Jose to look into stuff. I don't
We're trying to request those videotapes from the Orlando airport.
Okay.
I was with Jose today when he requested that.
Oh, they already got Jose
Have
then.
you spoken
Oh
to her
shit.
yourself?
Oh, she
So they
contacted
they
me.
never paid a lawyer then. They probably did, but Jose definitely picked it up. So just trying to get the
Called me every
timeline
day,
right. That's
3 or
all.
4 times a
Yep.
day.
Okay, good. Well, that's what I wanted to know. I don't want just one person running errands for me, someone that I have no contact with. And
Does
even
Charlotte sound like a potential place to look?
can look in Charlotte. I know Zanny's had roots in North Carolina. I know
And
that
definitely Miami.
Definitely Miami and New York.
And come to find out, this lady is not even a real person, right? This was this is what she was found guilty of. The fact
Yes.
that she gave misinformation about the nanny who never existed. So
And
I don't,
salute to Fortune Thought for providing that information for us. I didn't even know that.
bro, that's fucking crazy. Think about it.
It really is, and then she doesn't get guilty for everything else. The jury had a. We're gonna get to the trial, and we're gonna break down why the jury found Casey Anthony not guilty, and it's kind of
She
what
ran circles around him, bro. I believe she fucking ran circles around the jurors.
it's Jose Bias, bro. Jose Bias put it
But she
out
ran
there.
circles around Baez too, bro. If she, yeah, and I hate to give her credit like this, but she's fucking a psychopathic fucking manipulator, bro. And you can't be a dummy to do that, bro. She did do a lot of dumb shit, but some way, somehow, she fucking pulled some fucking rabbits out the hat, bro. Just saying. I could tell, man. She fucking had them under rule of fucking, oof.
Do you know is her mother's name Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez as well?
No, her mother's Gloria.
Is her mother, what age is her mother? She's
between your age and Dad's age, so she's
about
in her 50s.
55?
Roughly, yes.
Have you ever heard her sister's name? Not Zanny's sister, her mom's sister's name, Zanny's aunt's name.
No.
Is it possible that she could be staying with her Zanny's mom could be staying with Zanny's aunt in Miami?
It's a possibility. I don't know where exactly they are in Miami or who they're staying with, but it's a possibility.
Does Josephina sound familiar to you? Josephina?
No.
Okay.
Oh, man. Are they going to...
Go ahead, honey. No, go ahead, ask.
I was just going to ask if they were going to let us have an extra almost 15 minutes since we didn't get...
Probably not. We'll have to ask to start over. I don't know if they'll allow us or not.
Okay.
Oh,
are they?
Okay, that's what he said. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna give them as much time as possible for her to fucking be able to say shit that they need to hear.
Big facts, DVS. I was just about to say that. Of course they're going to give you much time. We need answers,
Absolutely.
Casey.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You got an extra 30.
Okay. All right. Do you want to speak to your father now?
Sure.
Tag team him.
Okay.
Tag team him.
Hey, gorgeous, how you doing?
I look like hell.
Well, you know something? You really need to keep your spirit high for all this.
I haven't been crying while I've been in here.
Well,
I've been
you know
trying to
something?
read books and do other things to keep my mind off of stuff.
So
Well,
we're
you know, I
not
wanna be able to
grandparents
reach
yet,
out and-
DVS.
Not yet. Nope.
I can't imagine the emotions they're feeling because they're looking at their daughter. This is somebody they made and they groomed and they, formed, and then she doesn't act to it, which they don't know at this time, but they do know because listen to the questions by the mom. She's trying to get answers.
Yeah, no, they're both trying to get answers, but they've also been coached. Whoever is the one that's telling them to ask the questions, and you know, they're taking advantage of the situation. Um, but it seems like Casey's on. She's pretty fucking. She's pretty solid when it comes to like keeping up with her shit. You know what I mean? She's a very good. She'll take you around the block a few times, get you dizzy, and then fucking be like, you know what? The next question. So. She's very good at that manipulating part.
and hug you and give you the big Papa Joe hug. But you know, we got to get that little girl back any way we can, and we're
Dad,
doing
that's
everything we can.
my only concern. I gave Lee a statement. I want him to speak to whoever in the media, give them a statement specifically from me. He's going to give them an exact quote. She's my only concern. Next to Caylee, it's you guys. That's my only concern.
Can I ask you something? Is there any particular city that you took Caylee to at all? Any particular friend?
I haven't, no.
It's
Honestly,
been mostly just local?
It's been local. It's all been local. The last time I was in Jacksonville was in March. I haven't left the city.
Well, you know,
Sorry,
everyone is
I'm
doing...
going to Cocoa Beach one time back in maybe May. I know everyone's looking. I'm getting updates from Jose or from an occasional officer in here will give me just a little bit of the media that they've stomached watching.
Well, have you had a chance to read a paper or see the news?
I'm staying away from the TVs. They don't even have the TV on in here for news purposes. I haven't seen the paper or anything like that.
This she's saying the jail call that she's been watching the news. I thought I heard her say that.
I can't remember that, but we'll see.
Oh God.
Listen, I'm in front of the cameras all the time. What message do you want me to give to Zanny and to Caylee? What do you want me to tell Zanny?
That she needs to return Caylee.
What do you think her reasons are?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay.
I forgive her. My only concern is that Caylee comes back to us.
What?
Whoa. Yeah, that's wild. What the hell?
We don't even know what happened to Caylee yet. So how can you forgive something you don't even know what happened?
Well, I think watch her words, man. She puts together shit.
She makes herself so guilty, and I know she's media trained now. She's so much more media trained. This is before she got media trained, but she made herself so guilty right there. I already forgive her, but we need to find her. No, you already know the outcome of what happened to Caylee. Let's keep it real.
And she's smiling and she's happy and that she's okay.
Okay. What do you want me to tell Caylee?
That Mommy loves her very much. And she's the most important thing in this entire world to me. And to be brave.
Shh, hold on.
And I think the timing too is a little bit weird, DVS, because we got him. Well, how old Caylee would be right now? Around 17, 18 years old.
Anything else?
So it's kind of like she's waited that long to start coming back on social media.
I truly, truly love that little girl and miss her so much. God, and I miss you guys.
I know, honey, we miss you too.
I know Lee's priority list, we went through things, and I know Kaylee's at the top of everybody's priority list. I'm the last on mine right now.
I know you are. I know you're the last on your list.
I'll sit here as long as I have to. I don't care.
Know. Are you protecting Caylee? Or are you protecting me? Or are you protecting whom? I know
Lee
you're
and I've made an agreement. I'm going to start writing letters. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to write individual letters to each of you. Send them through the mail, through the jail mail.
I don't want to wait through the mail, darling.
I'm protecting our family, yes. Not from anything that I've done.
Someone threatening us.
What?
Yeah, this is it's like they're leading in a way. It's almost like they're fishing. They're trying to see, and they're giving her more room to come up with more lies as well. So this could be a tactic to see whether or not she's gonna add more shit to this, where she could possibly fucking trip up on herself and expose what's not there. So it could be a tactic. I don't know. They are being coaxed, I believe, anyways.
Someone threatening us.
Mom, just leave it at that, please.
Okay.
For right now, just leave it at that.
Yeah, she's got to think of more shit to implement if that's going to be a part of the fucking story. She's got to take that and see if she can use it somewhere, I guess.
I trust you. But don't just know that you don't have to protect this family. This family is tough. We've been through a lot in the last week and a half. We're pretty darn strong. We almost lost it a few times, but we are stronger now than we've ever been. So don't try to protect Dad or me or Lee.
I know.
We have to protect Caylee. So don't protect us.
That's
we
all
have
I'm
to
worried
protect
about.
Caylee.
I know.
Well, then there's nothing to protect us for. Do you understand that?
I think she's already thinking about trying to put it on them.
If that is the case, then whoa, that's diabolical right there.
Because he's saying, I'm protecting you. What are you protecting her from?
I don't know. It's getting weird.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
How come she never got a chance to get the car?
That was supposed to be like some sort of like fucking record stop. You felt that? That was like
Yep.
action, go. That was like a scene out of a hardcore fucking thriller, bro.
Makes sense.
Mom, because this is recorded, and I don't know who's going to see things and who's going to misconstrue whatever else. Like I said, there's things that I directly need to say to each of you.
Okay.
That
I trust that.
Lee and I are finding other means to do. So.
Okay. Has someone else been in our house?
I don't know, Mom. Possibly. I told you a long time ago she had a key.
How do you give a key to someone? Well, we know this is all made up, but the fact that she didn't tell her parents about this is just too convenient for me, man. Way too fucking convenient. She is like,
God, I was gonna ask you something too, and I don't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. How's the rest of the family?
Grandma's not doing very well at all, Casey. She's not. And I can't talk to her because it's not good when I do talk to her. So she's not.
She's probably the fucking voice of reason, and like she probably knows. She's the elder, and she probably knows this is all fucking bullshit. All the way to her daughter, to her granddaughter, to her great granddaughter. It's all bullshit.
Doing
Right.
well at all. So everybody sends their love. Everybody loves you. Everybody knows that you've done nothing to Caylee.
Good.
I understand that.
I know that. I'm just glad everybody else knows that.
Well, there's a lot of people out there, though, that doesn't believe that, darling.
Oh, I know. But again,
Mhm.
I get that daily here.
Okay, well, hold on. Dad wants to talk to you.
Oh
Go
shit!
ahead.
So Casey Anthony's getting some treatment there while she's in the county jail.
Yeah, but she's pretty fucking boisterous. So I could see her in a way bluffing and intimidating these women. Man, mind you, she's only in county, so nobody's willing to fucking nobody's looking at, if they are looking at a hard time, they're hoping that they can get off on it. So the likelihood of them crashing out and taking a one for the team and being the martyr that everybody wishes there was, shit is not gonna happen in county. You know what I mean? Upstate, yeah, absolutely. Somebody will do that and sit in their cells and twiddle their thumbs. But she's pretty much got it locked down to an extent. Her demeanor, her fucking attitude, her presence, you know what I'm saying? She's privileged in a way. So, and she's pretty fucking smart. So she can run circles around these fucking broads that are in there. So, she's probably, dealing with the fuckery, but not, something crazy like that. More like a, you know, exile kind of thing, or not being paid attention to that much or interacted with.
Casey, what can I do?
Just try to keep talking to the media, I guess. Keep things positive. Keep it focused on Caylee. That needs to be the main focus.
Is there anything else that you want to say directly to me at all?
Just that I wish that none of this would have ever happened. I really wish
What
that none of
never
this would have ever
happened?
happened.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what she, but that's fake, bro. It could just be in general life. This being a part of the life that they're living right now. Maybe she was, referring to. I didn't let you guys know that there was a nanny. She had a key. All that shit. That kind of shit.
Well, we all feel that way, and I know we're all just given a lot right now, and we have to keep on being strong and knowing that we got to bring you and we got to bring Caylee home. And
See how they cater to her first? That's the enabling I was talking about. They're very timid around her in a sense, because they're playing the game too. They're all trying to mind fuck each other. Who can mind fuck each other with the best? You know what I mean? Who can outdo who? That's what it seems like, and it seems like this is a pattern that they've been used to. Because directly, yo, where the fuck is Caylee at?
I feel like they're trying to find out why you like they're treating this like they're about to ground her.
That's what I mean. This is an enabling behavior, bro. This is all fuck shit, bro. They're all fucking playing a weird ass game, bro.
I mean, we know where you're at. I don't want to see you here. I don't want you here. But
yeah, but in some ways, I almost feel more protected here than if I were on the outside.
That's a check and move.
well, I guess there's some truth in that. But
How do you feel about that? Being a former incarcerated person, how do you feel about that statement? Do you feel more safe on the outside or on the inside?
That's a very tough question to answer. Because
Because you're institutionalized.
I am institutionalized to an extent. I'm also, have a lot of street ways with me as well that I battle with every day. So it's I don't know. It's some of the best nights of sleep I've ever had were in prison, bro. I know that's crazy, but um, I still haven't had a sleep like that yet, and I've been home for quite some time. So
Holy crap.
it's wild. It is wild.
once we get that little girl home, which I hope is today, the stuff with you, it's not going to be easy to get through. But at least we'll have you out also, and that's
as long as we have Caylee home, everything else with me we'll deal with as we can. Lee made a good point. Getting Caylee home is our priority. Everything else will fall into place after that. And that's the truth.
Well,
That's what Wade used to say, right? It's the truth. That's the truth.
you got to know that Mom and I worry about you being here.
I know, but I'm under protective custody. I'm in my own cell. I'm right.
Oh,
She's
she
in PC.
PC.
She's in
Oh
PC.
shit.
Yeah, she's in PC. But so, how did she have that cell? There's supposed to be a cellmate that's got the scoop. She's got the hot tea, ready to burn your mouth. So I don't know how did that work out.
right
Good
across.
question.
I mean, I'm literally within 4 steps from where their little station is in here.
Oh
So
man.
I'm being watched at all times.
Okay, but when was the last time you talked to Mr. Baez, if I might ask?
Wednesday night. Today's Friday. Wednesday.
Okay. Have you ever thought about even just reaching out to the guys at the sheriff's department, just talking to them?
The few times that I have, Dad, you've seen what's blown up in my face. They've misconstrued things that I said to them. Resources that I gave them, they haven't used. So, in all honesty, as much as I'd like to, at the moment, if I'm going to, it won't be an in-person conversation. It won't be an over-the-phone conversation. It will be in writing. So there's no way of them twisting my words or saying that I didn't give them information.
She is covering her ass, man. Oof.
Well, do you have access to a phone and stuff every day or not?
No, there needs to be money put, I guess, in an account for me so I can make calls that have to be collect calls.
Well, you know, you can call us. We'll accept the charge.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying I think there still has to be money in an account for me to be able to make any calls, from what I've been told. Tell
Okay,
Mom
so
to
you-
keep breathing.
So you need some money so you can make outside calls.
As far as I know, yes, you'll have to ask somebody more information on that.
Okay. Well, talk to Mom 1 second.
Is there any messages to anybody that you want me to give? Do you want me to tell Annie anything, Tony
Tell-
anything?
Tell Amy that I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mm.
Tell Ryan I appreciate all of his help. If you could ask him to come if he gets a chance to come in town. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, just tell the rest of the
What about
family that
Tony?
what the hell is there to say to him? I mean, it took a friend of mine that I haven't seen in at least 4 years, haven't talked to in maybe longer than that, someone from high school, to come and see me, and he hasn't made any effort, won't talk to Jose, you know, when I sent even a specific note. I mean, I would like to reach out to him, to talk to him, but at the same time, my concern is you guys.
Whoa.
Okay. How about Jesse?
So her boyfriend ghosted her? Am I
I
getting that
mean, when you
correct? I don't know. I don't think I'd be dealing with a fucking psychopath. You know what I mean? Not like that. And maybe he feels guilty because I remember allegedly there was some sort of talk where he didn't want children, and she said, "Okay, gotcha. We can make that happen." If I'm not mistaken.
oh,
So I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird.
yeah, she did this for him? That's what you're trying to say?
That was one of the things that was presented with the case when it first happened. There's some talk of that. This was really at the root of it. The guy she was with didn't want any kids.
He's been real close. Is there anything you want me to tell Jesse?
I would like Jesse to stay as far away from you guys as possible.
Whoa.
I'm saying that wholeheartedly and as calmly as possible.
Okay.
I don't know how much I trust him right now, and I even told Lee that. Lee's gonna investigate a few people for me. I in my gut, I don't know if I can trust him.
So we learned about Jesse a little bit. Go ahead, DBS.
So Jesse is a former fiance. He testified at her trial in regards to her claims that she was sexually abused by her brother and father. There was 2 or 3 allegations where she said her brother was standing over her while she slept, and there was another time where she might have been groped while she was sleeping. Didn't get too in detail of what happened with her father, but that's wild. That was definitely a part of the lawyer's defense in the case that we're looking at right now. So keep
And
that in mind, everybody.
And she thought Jesse was the father of Caylee at one time. They got a DNA test, and that's not true.
And she didn't trust him. Wow.
Right now, she doesn't trust him either.
Okay, well, I've been thinking that all along, but I've told the deputies my feelings.
Jose and I had a couple conversations about that. We've talked about that multiple different times, actually.
Does he know Zanny?
To the best of my knowledge, no, but quite possibly.
Okay. Has Jesse ever watched Caylee in the last month or so while he was off work?
No.
Okay.
The last time he watched Caylee was at his parents' house when she was a baby. So that was 2006.
Okay. You know, his dad has been trying to reach out to your dad that they had with you. They still know that you're a good mom and that, they want Caylee back as well. So I want you to know that.
I appreciate that. I mean, coming from his family, yes, that means a lot. As far as Jesse as an individual, is very questionable for me. Very, very questionable. Things from his parents that I can,
I
guess, honestly say I appreciate. Yes.
Your Tiffany ring, your little heart ring, where is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it for a long time.
And who gave you that ring again? I forget.
Jeff.
Okay. We can't find Jeff.
Lee actually has more information on stuff like that. He said that he knows information about him, about Juliet, about other people.
Okay. Dee or Daisy or whatever her name is from Kodak called and said to tell you she loves you and she knows you're okay. She just called me. She'll be coming into town.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are we Tom Frank or Tom Manley? Because
there's a Tom Frank and a Tom Manley. Again, information when I had spoken to people even directly at Universal.
Yes. Me. Now, why did they put in the police report Manley?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering.
So this is what I'm saying. Information specifics that I had given them.
And you're fumbling around on that mic again.
Help? Kozak?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't spoken to Mike in quite a long time.
But he knew a lot of these people, didn't he?
He might have. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Have you guys heard from Earl at all?
No.
Meredith, my first manager? No.
I don't know how to get in touch with him either.
He had a MySpace. You might be able to find it on my friends list.
You know
Whoa, this is dude. Hey, well, you were locked up during that time, but did you have a MySpace?
When I first got out in 2010, I had created a MySpace.
Dude, how late were you? Well, yeah,
I was super late. They
were on Facebook at that time.
Yeah, I just started with Facebook too, but MySpace was just on the way out the door. It might have been out the door at that time.
Yeah, I think it was out the door, bro.
I definitely made a profile though.
Did you have Albie Al and everybody, Dave East as your top 8?
No, they weren't even around at that time.
Alpo?
I don't know. I don't.
All right, continue.
Not big on music like that, brother.
I don't know your MySpace password.
Do you know the email for it?
Is it KCL Marie?
I'll spell it for you. Yeah. KAYSEEOMAREE @cfl.rr.com. Password is the same as my Facebook account. It's Timer, TIMER 55.
Do you know who that on your MySpace friend?
Yes, I guarantee you, there's mad people trying to log into her account right now.
I guarantee you, she still uses that same password for her new
Substack. I was thinking that too. Anybody could hack her shit.
God, what the heck's his name? Marky Mark?
Yeah, that's
Marky
Mark
Marky
Hopkins.
and the Funky Bunch.
Oh.
That's Charlie Brown. That's
I
Mark
just
Hawkins.
realized this.
Okay,
God damn,
why
how many
did you-
guys were in her life, dude? She was getting dogged out, bro.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. I said she only knows males, man. That's a fucking red flag if I've ever seen one. Just males, only males. You just know males, all males, no females, none. That's super red flag for me.
look like Mark?
That means she be
That's why.
fucking girls' man, and she just
Because
likes to
someone-
fuck.
Thought that person looked familiar, one of the witnesses.
It's Mark.
Okay.
Told you she's a free spirit, man.
He hasn't seen Caylee or
She
has
don't belong in
anything
the streets, so we don't
related
want
to
her.
this.
On the West Coast, no.
Right.
Mark is one of those people that I trust.
Did you stop by and see his mom a week before all this happened?
We ran into each other at Target out at Waterford.
Do you think she could share anything with me?
I don't know what she'd be able to share. We talked just
Okay.
quickly in passing, and it was about Mark.
Okay, I just didn't know. I just thought maybe I could ask that, and that might be a yes or no question you could answer to me.
I don't think there's anything that anyone would
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Bro, you're telling me that they don't know when she's fucking lying? This is their child, bro.
Oh yeah, no, they get into a heated. It gets not in this call, I don't think, but just in general with the trial. They try to, just like you said, with the allegations against her dad, which there was no proof of that. But again, I just don't want to say misspeak. But you're right, bro. Like they know when she's lying.
They know.
Um,
Ooh, this is trial.
Whoa, what happened? It just cut to this?
It just went straight to this, brother.
silver car, correct? Or color car?
Silver Ford Focus, 2008, 4-door. The windows aren't tinted.
Oh,
It's
this is
very
from
basic.
trial. I see what it is now. Okay.
There's a pink floral car seat on the right passenger side in the back seat. That's the car seat that she's had for Caylee.
And that's why Caylee doesn't. None of
That's
her
why-
stuff's missing from the house because she's got everything.
She has everything. She's always had shoes, socks, diapers, clothes, toys. I mean, you name it.
Who else did she ever nanny for before besides Jeff that you're aware of?
No one that I know of. He's the only person that I knew of.
Okay.
I know she'd watched her nephews and her niece. Outside of that, I don't know if there was anyone else.
Okay. And she definitely watched Annabelle.
Definitely watched Annabelle on several occasions.
Oh, where did you take Caylee to get her hair cut?
I never took Caylee anywhere to get her hair cut. That's why when I heard that was complete bullshit. The only time Kaylee's gotten her hair cut has been at the house. When
Well, what
I
about-
did it or when you did it.
I know that. Well, who's your beautician? Who's
The
the girl
last
that colored
person-
your hair?
No one colored my hair. I did my hair last.
Okay.
No one has
So-
touched my head since the first week of April after my 21st birthday last year. That was the last.
Oh, she was young, bro.
Very young.
We're about the same age, no? Holy shit. She's what, 41, 40?
Last person that cut my hair.
So I'm just wondering
Outside
where
of
that
me.
came from.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering where that came from.
Okay. Is there anything else you need me to know or to check on for you?
I already told Lee to check my phone records. Keep checking that. Go back through even.
We heard Lee
MySpace
talk about
stuff.
that.
There could be
Is
something
there any
on MySpace.
particular day for sure that you know we need to track this back to?
As far as what, Mom? What specifically?
The last day you saw Caylee
The 16th.
that week.
Tara?
Tara from Michigan.
You mean Mark's psycho ex-wife, Tara?
Yes.
She has not even spoken to me since probably the end of May, at least. And there goes the TV. Lovely. 5 minutes.
There's shit's what's going on.
Casey?
It's
I know. I have not spoken with Tara in well over 2 months.
so it's like the kiosk when Global Telling comes up and says, "Hey, you have 1 minute remaining." This is just another way of saying that you have 5 minutes remaining.
Months.
Okay, she said that she had a 13-minute conversation. No, not 13. That was someone else. That she had over an hour conversation with you. She was having issues.
Yes, exactly. Like 2 months ago. I haven't talked to her since then.
Well, she
You
said
can
it was
check-
just a few weeks ago.
You can check the number on my
No.
call records.
Don't get upset. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm just telling you.
She's saying that
I know what
babies
she's
spoke to each
saying.
other. Okay.
The babies never spoke to each other. I never even put Caylee on the phone. Don't listen, Mom.
No, Casey.
I'm not
Wait a
getting mad
minute.
at you.
Did she just say she talked to Caylee on the phone on the last call?
I know you're not. Listen. People like Tara, people like Jesse, who are maybe trying to help, even Christina, God bless her, don't know what the hell they're talking about. They may have talked to me within the last few months or have seen me within the last, year, and will say, oh yeah, this was during this such and such time because they're trying to help.
I know.
Well, Mom, this is why stuff's getting misconstrued. Words are getting put in my mouth. You have my phone records.
Confirm that.
I have not spoken with Tara. You can look up her number.
I believe
whatever the Michigan thing is, whatever.
Okay, now we only have 5 minutes. What else do you want me to check on?
I thought they were giving us extra time.
I don't know. That's only 5 minutes in this session.
Oh, I know, and it'll cut off when we have 1 minute left. And then we'll get our last minute. I'm fine.
Okay.
I want you guys to know that. I'm eating to the best of my ability. I miss real food. I
know. I haven't cooked in any of this. People be bringing food to the house. If I list names, is there anybody that I may have an insight?
Lee and I already went over this. He had a whole list of people that whether or not he should even bother talking to them.
She's got a fucking answer for everything, Plug. She's got it all figured out. Fucking, she'll use any tool that she can. Oof.
People he should look into.
Were you ever intending on going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, and we talked about stuff progressively throughout the last few months.
Who made the reservations?
There was never a reservation made for me. I was going to make my own reservation. Everyone was
but
buying
who made everybody's? Who made everybody's?
Nobody was making reservations. We were all going to be buying our tickets as we could or as we wanted to, and we're going to be staying at JP's family's apartment or his apartment down there.
Okay. I thought it was
No. There was nothing that was pre-scheduled months in advance. We were all waiting to buy tickets, if we were going to buy tickets, things of that nature.
Yeah, because Amy's flight number was written on a piece of paper in your handwriting.
Yeah, I know, because I was picking her up.
Okay.
I needed to know her flight information for when I was going to get her from the airport.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and just like the menus that you found at the house, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, at this time, was she a flight risk?
That was my stuff. I wanted to start waking up at 5.
I'm pretty sure she was, Plug.
Well, she partied a lot. She could have got out, talk about Puerto Rico. That's what her mom was asking right there. If her intentions was to leave.
Well, I think that 30-day hiatus of her not fucking keeping up with her fucking child is like a red flag on any kind of bail bondsman. You know what I mean? Like, you're accused of, murdering a child, and your alibi is that you didn't know what was happening for 30 days. Yeah, you're definitely a fucking flight risk, lady.
5 a.m. working out. If it was for Caylee, there'd have been waffles listed, mini pancakes, little things that she liked. I would never feed her a bagel with eggs.
She likes bagel and eggs and cream cheese and that kind of stuff.
So do I. We're like the same little tiny person. She's almost my size anyway. But it was all health food, was it not, on those lists? It was healthy stuff. Because that was one thing Jose asked me 3 or 4 times.
Her mom knows Caylee more than she does.
Yeah, but the fact that she can just be so nonchalant and just like, bro,
Well, I think that's what, because they're playing this in court, right? So they obviously, all these calls that we're hearing on YouTube are calls that were played in court. This is not something like that were pulled. And honestly, phone calls from prison should pull all Casey Anthony's calls. But why? So this is the thing. So the jury hearing that right there, with the way that she's talking about, oh yeah, the tiny, they probably are feeling empathy on these calls. I think she, you know what I mean? Or what do you think? Or is she making herself look more guilty?
I believe that she's just exposing herself even more. Um, this is fucking disturbing, bro.
About the menus.
Got 1 minute.
I know
What do you want to say to us?
that I love you and that I miss you. And, you know, you
And we're-
guys stay as strong as possible.
We are, Casey. Our whole life's turned upside down looking for this little girl.
I know. Trust me, if I could be out there with you, I would be in a heartbeat. Trying to help take the strain off of you, trying to find her. That's all I want to do.
Yo, plug. I'm sorry. If I'm being accused of murdering my own child, bruh, I am going ape shit. I'm not gonna be able to eat. I'm not. Come on, and I didn't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna be fucking bugging out. I'm not gonna be looking well groomed. I'm not gonna be smiling. I'm not gonna be up in spirits. I'm gonna be fucking. Where is my child? Fuck me, right?
That's a
Where's
good
my
point.
child? Fuck me. Fuck all this shit. Where is my child? Fuck all this because they're beating around the bush. They're fucking playing games back and forth. Yo, where the fuck is my child? That's all I would be saying, like a psychopath.
Like Don Trip.
Where's my child?
I just want
Really?
to see my child. Remember I sent you that song?
I believe so. Yes. I'm just so caught up emotionally right now that it's just like, where the fuck is the rage at? Where's the
Or Tyrese, where my
We're
baby?
gonna
Oh,
see
my
her little face again.
baby.
I pray to God every day that we do.
Casey.
Yeah, play the fucking tape. Oh, that's the same DA for fucking Wade Wilson? No, right? Nah, I'm bugging.
Nah, because it just,
Hello,
yeah,
we have
nah.
40.
Sorry, I had a moment just now. Apologize.
We have 45 more minutes. They've been
Really?
so gracious to give us the whole 45 minutes.
They're being generous today.
Well, I think Casey, I think everybody wants an end
They want
to
you
all
to
of this.
tell on yourself, Casey.
Yeah, they want you to open up. You got 45 minutes to get this, be tripped up and switched up and brung around the block because she's doing the same kind of tactics, but Papa Duke's got that shit written down, man. He's got somebody over to the side. I bet, let's get it together. Come on, that's the next question. Let's get it rolling.
Looks like Charlie
Oh, of
Chris.
course.
I have to ask.
No, go ahead.
Did Caylee ever stay at Tony's?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. We hung out over there, but she'd never stayed. No.
Okay. Tony admitted to Lee that there's drugs in his home. Could this be related to something like that?
No, it's not.
Okay. Just had to ask, sweetheart.
No, his roommates smoke weed, but no.
Okay.
It's one
Remember,
of
this
the
was
big
weed was
reasons
frowned
why
upon.
Caylee would never stay over there too. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, well, if you smoke weed, you're a degenerate, bro.
Caylee just stay at anybody's house.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I had to ask.
I know. That's fine.
The stigma with weed was wild back then. You remember that? Remember when you couldn't smoke in your car, you couldn't smoke outside, you couldn't, none of that shit. You would go to jail if you had a roach around you. Like, they were big on marijuana. You were
In
like,
Florida, too. This is Florida. This is East Coast. DBS is on the East Coast, so it's about the same. Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all have it legal now, though, up there. Y'all actually way ahead of us.
yeah, which is stupid, bro. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, man. Marijuana
They tricked y'all. They got you
Put
guys
America to
good.
sleep. Yeah, put these kids to sleep, man. That's what they really did. Put a lot of people to sleep. The marijuana and the new strands genetically modified.
Oh, besides Lee and Dad and I, has anybody else visited you?
Yeah, Patrick Bourgeois. He was friends
Who's
with Mike
that?
Walker. Do you guys remember Mike Walker? Dad might. From track.
Why? How did he get?
He came and saw me yesterday about 9 o'clock, 9:10 in the morning. He was the first person that had actually come up to see me as far as a phone call is concerned. He just wanted to basically tell me that I have friends on the outside. Mike passed on a message telling me that he hopes that I'm okay, to keep my head up. And he said that a bunch of other people from high school all just wanted me to know that that, you know, that they were behind
Patrick?
me. Bourgeois. The spelling, I'm gonna butcher it terribly, but at least that he's been trying to contact him like through emails and stuff, and I told him that's someone, you know, that he can talk to, because I know he's more than willing to help in whatever way he can, and that's even what he told me. You know, he's gonna try to write me and get other people to write me to try to keep my spirits up. So, I mean, I was very
Yeah, this shit makes me sad, bro.
I know, man. RP to Caylee Anthony.
short with him, you know, not really knowing what to say at that point. But I mean, I definitely appreciated his visit, and that's even what I told Lee. I wanted to make sure that he knows that, how much I appreciate him coming to see me. So that meant a lot, especially from someone that I know I haven't talked to in the last 4 years since high school.
Oh, is there a Tia Torres in our neighborhood? There's a Tia Torres.
Tia Torres.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who a lot.
Yeah, she's got the answer for everything, bro. And that's kind of like half-ass racial profiling. I'm not gonna lie.
Of the people are that live in our neighborhood outside of.
Well, I forget who she told, but she told someone that I was hospitalized recently with a mental condition.
Wow, I'm glad I'm not on the outside. I'm really glad I'm not out there.
You'd be surprised.
She sounds like Wade, bro.
She says she's glad she's not. She mentally prepared herself for this.
Well, she made it seem like she would do something to her, or she would have handled the situation, but she gives me some Wade vibes, bro. I bullshit you not. There's got to be something in the water out there, bro. And I'm not even fucking
Somebody
around.
compared her to Jesse.
I know, I heard that too, but no, she's got Wade fucking vibes, bro.
The crap that's coming, you know, that
Mom,
people
see,
think
that's
that
just it. I'm not surprised.
Was compared to Jesse. That's fucked up, y'all. Don't do that. I couldn't.
No, I
do
can
that.
see that. I can see that though. I can see that though.
Nah, bro. But Jesse's never had a baby.
No,
you know what I mean?
they're talking about the conning ways. The conning ways.
Oh, I
the
get that,
shit,
but
the gypsy shit. She's on her gypsy shit too, and I'm not talking about Gypsy Rose. She's on her fucking gypsy traveling shit.
Gypsy Rose did her time at the end of the day.
And I can actually sympathize and empathize with fucking Gypsy Rose more than any of these cases ever. You know what I'm saying? In any way. So, you know, very different case, very different scenario. You can't even compare Gypsy Rose to a lot of other cases because that case in itself is wild. I think we should cover that, bro. I think we should get into the Gypsy Rose as well because I have my feelings about that.
We did a Gypsy Rose video. We just did I think we did 2 on her. We need to do a third. We'll do 1.
We didn't go
Salute to the
deep
chat.
into it. We didn't go deep into it. I think we should go from the root of what her mother was really doing to her.
Some in the news want to have their 2 seconds of fame. I never once wanted to be on TV or to have anything, period, let alone it be the worst catastrophic thing that could happen not only to myself but to our family. I mean, it doesn't surprise me what people are going to do or say to try to get attention.
Well, there's only a few people, Casey, because everybody that knows you, the thing that they're saying most is that you're the mom of the group. You're the one that always takes care of everybody else.
That's how it's always been. It's the truth.
I know, because you're a lot like me.
I'm a lot like you. You're exactly right. And that's what people have said. They're like, wow,
That
your
sounded
moms are a
like
spitfire.
Wade and
People have been
fucking
talking.
Papa Steve.
Yep. This
Oh
is
my god.
this is like some sort of culture out there in Florida of parenting, or like how the behaviors are. I don't know. The mentality of fucking parents are out in Florida, man. This is hands off approach, I guess, whatever you call it.
You up like crazy, and they're like, I wouldn't piss her off. No, you wouldn't. They would respect you more than anyone else.
All I'm trying to do is find Caylee for both of us.
Oh, I know.
For all of us. And I'll do whatever it takes.
I feel the exact same way. That's exactly what I've been saying. I don't care what I have to do. When I told them I would lie, I would steal, I would do whatever by any means to get her back. That's exactly how I feel. It's the truth.
Casey, we have to find her before her 3rd birthday.
Mom, I know
that's coming up fast.
I know we have a couple weeks.
I don't want to wait another minute.
I don't want to wait another minute. I want her to be found, whether I'm.
So, Club.
Yeah.
This is where, when you start thinking and you start digging into how this timeline takes place, right? Because that's important. She was decomposed for quite some time, so this whole act is kind of wild to me, man. This is what makes it sicker for me.
Yeah, and she's
pushing it out like 3 weeks, man. Like, listen, you got the first 24 hours of any case of missing child, like a real kidnapping or abduction, man. You got 24 hours to get some real solid leads before that window is gone, and the chances of finding that child are like slim to none. So 30 fucking days, bro. 31 days of that. Come on, bro. And then they're talking about 3 more weeks, bro. A few more weeks. Oh, come on. This is disgusting. Like, they're all acting, bro. This is fucking bullshit. All of them. The pops, the moms, this fucking broad. It's all an act, bro. Come on. This is crazy.
Still stuck in here or not, I don't care.
I think once she's found, then you can tell everybody what you know, and you'll be released. Don't you think?
Potentially, I don't know. Yuri has it set in his mind that I've done something.
Well, he thinks you guys did something to Caylee.
Hey, can you hold on for a second?
Yeah, well, don't waste our time.
I'm not going to. I'll be right back.
don't waste our time.
Why would she do that?
Why would she do that?
That's
Oh
right
shit.
Yeah, let's rewind that a little bit. I'm gonna see how perfect timing really works.
Yuri has it set in his mind that I've done something.
Well, he thinks you guys did something to Caylee.
Immediately.
Hey, can you hold on for a second?
Yeah, well, don't waste our time.
I'm not going to. I'll be right back.
Why would she do that? That's not right. Now they're taking her. What the hell is that?
Probably, I don't know, man.
I was on their end.
Yeah, that was where Casey is.
That curtain, they still use that for JPay videos. That's still the kiosk curtain or that color, right? That white, I think so.
I don't know, man. We didn't have that. When I was doing my time, we didn't have any of this shit.
She doesn't come back.
George is about to leave.
No, he's just trying to go to the COs and let them know, like, yo, listen, what the fuck is going on?
They wasted some of their time. Yep. Mom's got a Karen cut.
She's coming.
But she's determined to find this baby. I gotta respect her for that. And
Nah, Caylee wasn't too far off where they live, man, and she's given a few fucking red flags for me, man, and they know her better than anybody, bro. That's why I'm like, this is all a fucking play, bro.
What was that all? What was that all about? What was that
I'm
all
under
about?
protective custody. I'm not allowed to be out if there's other people around, if there's other inmates.
So
I
there's
oh
took that
my
to myself.
gosh.
Okay, so there's other
Dude,
people
can you
there.
believe that's what that was all
Right now,
about? Holy shit, she's in PC. So they had to take her off the freaking phone call to move her out of somewhere because oh my dude, people are really trying to get to her up in Orange County, bro.
Well, that's protocol, bro. That's how movement's supposed to work. She's high profile. She's you know, she's in the limelight, so they don't want nothing to happen to her because that'll be a lawsuit, bro. So they got to show that they're actually this is how they actually can
I've
keep
never
her.
seen that before, bro. How
Well,
many times have we
this is how they treat them. This is how they treat them. Though this is one person at a time. But it's got to be where it's administrative protective custody. She's like in administrative. Her case is well known, so they are going to protect her at all costs. They're
they did
definitely going to
yeah,
make
because it was
sure
a
that they show
worldwide
that.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to show it on camera as well, just to show off. So, you know, don't worry. This is protocol. They do this when it's for real. A lot of times they just do what the fuck they want, but this situation right here, they're going to follow protocol by all means.
Hey,
yeah,
how come
there's no other.
Luigi Mangione gets no treatment like this?
He's in the feds. Feds are
Yeah, the
different.
feds are different. Good point.
Inmates out. But if there's another inmate that has to come in, I have to go back and
I
be
gotcha.
behind the
I
closed
gotcha.
door. So
I gotcha.
it's for
Oh
my
my
own protection.
god.
Well, Casey.
Did they do that with
No,
Little
that doesn't
Wayne
say
when he was in Rikers?
Absolutely not. He was in a dorm full of other
He was in a
inmates
dorm. Little Wayne was in a dorm.
in a dorm. Yeah, he was. I think he was in 7 Upper or something like that, or 9 Upper in the 6th building. Yeah, he was in a dorm, bro. Ain't nobody was. Come on, Lil Wayne is a G, man.
Was he paying for a lot of people's stuff while he was in there?
Well, he got TVs for the house. He made sure those who didn't have were set out and taken care of. So I wouldn't call it paying for protection or anything like that. I think he just
He
increased the
bought the block. He
economy.
bought the block, bro.
Yeah, he increased the economy and where he was living, bro. He definitely improved the quality of life where he was staying.
That's what's up. That's how you do it when you got money like that. It didn't
Absolutely,
even put a dent into nothing.
absolutely not, absolutely not. I think he was throwing like a few $100s around every week or so to different people that needed food or needed stuff. He definitely looked out.
I appreciate it in every way possible.
Okay. Have you
She likes
spoken
being
with a
PC.
psychologist or psychiatrist yet?
She's safe, bro. She feels protected. She knows nothing's gonna happen, and she's just gotta wait it out. She's almost like a witch, bro. Like a evil manifesting witch. Respectfully.
Every single day.
Okay.
And that's who
Are
I
you,
was talking to when I was sitting at the table.
are you able to freely speak with her, or is that recorded?
No, it's not recorded.
So do you feel like you can open up to her?
No.
Okay. Understood.
We've talked about how I feel about things, but I'm not opening up to someone that I don't know. The only person that I have would be Jose. I mean, for obvious reasons, he's someone that I know that I need to trust, that I've started to trust. And
Are you able to be in the same room
Yeah, she's working him over too. Don't worry.
with him, or do you have to do
yeah,
like
no,
what we're
we
doing?
have open meetings.
Okay.
Most of the time he can get my cuffs off at least, so that way I'm still chained at my feet most of the time. But no, it's in contact. Him and I sitting at the same table, and it's just us. So
Well, that's good that you get that personal contact with the outside.
he fought for that completely.
I know.
So it's nice to have that contact, and I know that there's no way I can see you guys in person. That's something that I've asked time.
I think she means she fought for that completely because I'm pretty sure she persuaded or swooed. You know what I mean? She definitely she'll work you over. I'm sure of it.
Time again, but I know that there's no single inmate that's allowed that right whatsoever, unless it's someone that's involved within, the police department or an attorney.
Okay. Dad said he has a couple of things he wants to talk to you about, honey.
Okay.
Hang on.
Put Charlie Chris on the phone.
I know this might be a tough thing to answer.
He looks like one of those mob guys, right? I'll fucking whack you, Johnny.
No, go ahead.
But did you borrow something from anyone or remove it without their permission that Caylee might be being held for?
No.
Oh, they're insinuating that this broad is a thief. She be stealing shit. Drug deal gone bad.
No.
I know that's a tough question, sweetie, but I just need to ask you.
It's not a tough question, Dad. I mean, Mom knows the stuff that I had taken from her. We discussed that.
Oh shit! Fucking a thief is a liar, and a liar is a thief. Fuck out of here.
On numerous occasions, and with Amy, I mean, I feel guilty about that. I feel extremely guilty, but I was under a time of desperation.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that with time of desperation? I don't understand.
Like I said to you, I said to Mom, and Lee and I have spoken, and he advised me of something which is very smart. The written contact will be better than anything that's going to be recorded, since we can't speak openly, freely in person.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take time then going into anything else, and I want you to know, is there something that I can do for you, sweetie? I mean, I want you out of here.
I know. I want me out of here too, as quickly as possible. But at the same time, I know that until we get the bond lowered as much as possible, which is probably going to take a lot, the police aren't going to drop any charges. That's pretty evident.
Well, can I share something with you?
Yeah.
The longer and longer this drags on,
the harder it's going to be.
There's going to be maybe additional things that might hit everyone, and I don't want to get into that with you, but it's getting very, very crucial that.
Whoa.
I'm rewinding it. Hold on.
Well, what did you hear?
Something with you?
Yeah.
The longer and longer this drags on,
the harder it's going to be.
There's going to be maybe additional things that might hit everyone, and I don't want to get into that with you, but it's getting very, very crucial that we've got to get you out of here. If I could get you out of here right now, I would. But I want Caylee back too.
That, again, Caylee is my concern. If I have to stay in here, outside of that, if I can get out and then have to come back, I'll deal with whatever I have to myself that in regard to me.
What the fuck does that mean? The fuck does that mean, plug?
Oh my God, they're fucking. The dad kind of threw me off right there. Like, what's he talking about? Everyone's gonna. The longer you do this, the more everyone's gonna get hit. So, you kind of just need to take the fall for everybody, type shit. That's weird, bro.
Well, she kind of said that. That's what she's willing to do.
Dude, you know what? When you're a parent and you think that she has something to do with it, you should be on here saying, "Tell me where Caylee is. Tell me where Caylee is. Tell me where Caylee is," and then make her walk off. Make her walk off.
Yeah.
Or make her tell you where the fuck Kaylee's at.
Immediately. That's the only thing that should be coming out of her mouth. That is mindfuck bullshit.
I want you to know, I want to take your pain away from you. So, you can tell me anything.
I know that, Dad.
I miss you, sweetie.
And this is the man that she said sexually assaulted her?
I know. I got that kind of that. I'm not actually. I don't want to push that because
I know that's it's but it is weird though. Like once you have that information and you start seeing the interaction, like what double talk, secret talk y'all got going? What the fuck is this? Because it's like, come on.
If I could make your pain to go away, I would do it. What does that mean?
Grandpa,
You've been a great dad, and you've been the best grandfather. Don't for a second think otherwise.
Whoa, pause that real quick. Casey Anthony, I know you're listening to us right now because you're so infatuated with yourself. Rewind that again and listen to your own words about your freaking dad. That you've been trashing, saying that he's involved with this, never been charged or anything.
Hold on, I'm gonna play right now. Hold on.
You've been a great dad, and you've been the best grandfather. Don't for a second think otherwise.
There you go, Casey.
Well, you
your
know,
own
You and Mom
words.
have been the
That's not slander. That's your own words, Casey. So your little note that you got pulled up on Substack, yeah.
But he might be the main mindfucker. He might be the head of the mindfuckers in the family. Just saying.
best grandparents. Caylee's been so lucky. Caylee
Okay,
is so lucky to have both of you. I can't even put into words how glad I am that she's had both of you. And that she still has both of you.
Clean that up. Clean it up,
it goes
Casey.
without saying, you know, that our house is empty without both of you there. It's empty. All the little things we took for granted, we miss them so much.
That's exactly how I feel.
All your little things and all her little things, it hurts. We're not there. Mom and I are just going through the motions, you know?
That night when I told Mom I couldn't be in the house, I knew that I couldn't be there and see that she wasn't there.
I just wish you could have came to me sooner.
I wish I could have come to anyone sooner. I wish that, like I said, that none of this would have happened.
We can't go back of things we could have done or should have done. We just...
Hold the fuck up, man. Come on, bro. 30 days, 31 days, you ain't seen or slept with your daughter. Your daughter hasn't been in your arms. You haven't fed her. You haven't done anything maternal. You haven't fucking given her any affection. You haven't smelt her. You haven't done any of these things. Are you fucking serious, bro? Bro, this is where the fucking shit is like, this is all a fucking act, bro.
She thought she had more time. I think the Puerto Rico thing is a real thing. She thought she had to, because she had time from where they wouldn't have noticed all the way till the birthday that was coming up. But oh man,
support each other from here on.
I know that. I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that. I wish I could have said something or have hugged you or at least spent a moment with you the day of the hearing.
I know, sweetie. We felt the same way. I wanted to reach over and hug you and tell you I love you. And to stay at a distance is, even like right here, this is a distance. It's hard to be away from you. You know, to hold your hand, to hug you, it's hard. It's hard. But we're trying everything we can to get the little girl back. We're trying.
I know you are, guys.
The little girl?
It's 24.
The little girl? Yo, bro. I'm big on lingo and, you know, how you attach words to things and, you know, the little girl, bro. Where is the attachment to Caylee, bro? Your granddaughter. My little girl. My granddaughter. Where the fuck is that, bro?
it could be like the one though. But I see what you're saying. It did come off a little weird.
4 hours a day, you know?
I know.
Mom wants
but if
to
I
speak to you
can't, I know, Dad, if I can't be there myself, I would rather it be you guys than anyone else.
Okay.
I want you to know that.
All right. Well, here's Mom.
You know, I got threatened the other day by Detective Melich about they were going to send a squad car to visit Grandpa regarding the date, because it's the 15th that, you know, we tape recorded Grandpa. And I felt just a teeny bit of what you may be going through, Casey, about trying to protect someone that you love so much. So I want you to know, I don't know where you're coming from, as far as I don't know the circumstances. But I know the mother that you are and the person that you are. And I know you're doing whatever you need to do to protect. I hope you're just protecting Caylee. Don't worry again about protecting your dad or me or Lee. You understand?
Yes.
We can handle anything. I believe that. Okay? All right.
Hold on, I'm going to have to walk away again for a second.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
Oh, PC treatment. Here we go. Someone's coming through. So you gotta lock her up. We gotta go put her in another room. Big Shirley has to come and get her meal. And she would have fucked you up, Casey. You're lucky.
No, it's whoever it is that could be coming from medical, could be coming from a lawyer visit, could be coming from the showers. It all depends. But there's always movement. Um, they got to get shit done. The day goes on. Don't stop because Casey Anthony's fucking here, bro.
No, we can't.
Hey.
Yeah.
And she's back.
Oh, the phone's all wet.
Yeah. No, she already said she was eating. He wanted to know if you were eating. All right. I'll tell
I
him.
ate coleslaw today. Tell him I ate coleslaw.
Well, you're probably eating a lot of things you never used to eat before because when you're hungry, you'll eat.
I hated bologna. I've been eating bologna and cheese on occasion. Grits. I don't do grits at all. It's terrible.
Well, you know what? You're going to eat.
Man, come on, man. You from Florida? You from the South? And you don't like grits
Still won't touch
with some cheese on it?
She's privileged, man.
The salt and pepper?
She's not from. She's not from there, brother. She's privileged. She's middle America. She's obviously been enabled her whole life, and she can do what the fuck she wants. So this is all new to her. She's all the way fucked up.
I don't like coleslaw, bro, unless you put it on a barbecue sandwich.
So when you're incarcerated and you don't have commissary, or it's just you're surviving off whatever it is that's given to you, man, you're gonna eat whatever is in front of you, bro. I'm telling you, your gut is gonna be growling. It's also known as called having your stomach on the gate. Feels like your stomach is pressed against the fucking barbed wire gate, and you're so hungry. It's like So you eat anything, bro. Whatever they dish in front of you, and you ain't got no commissary, you're gonna eat that shit.
Gravy outside of yours or grandma's.
Well, you better eat a little something, honey, because you're getting really thin. You're getting thinner. I know, but Casey, you're a lot thinner.
Well, I'm only eating 3 meals a day. They're very small. That's, what we're given, so I can't eat all day. I can't walk around and snack like I normally do. I'm not putting in probably 3,500 calories.
Yeah.
I'm drinking juice that has no real juice in it, no sugar. So, it's good. Tell me what's in that.
It was like a detox in prison, huh?
It's exactly what
it's
it is.
Juice. Is it? Ish.
Some people back before no cash bail, dudes wanted to detox or even make some money on Rikers Island and catch a small bid and just try to figure it out, get a fresh start on the way out. Dudes would leave Rikers Island, come in with nothing, leave with thousands of dollars in their account. It's wild.
Tastes like juice. Oh, man. At least now I have more stuff to look forward to every day. The potential to get a chance to talk to you guys, to at least see you this much. Besides a shower every couple days and crappy food.
Well,
and the inconsistent visit with Jose, but at least, it's something.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming this afternoon.
That's what I figured. He usually comes after 7:30, between 7:30 and 10.
I think he's going to try to come in.
Well, that's good. I'm at least going to get a shower after I'm done with you guys, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you get a lawyer visit, man, you're allowed to have a shower. So the more lawyer visits she gets, the more showers she's able to get. Because really, in all actuality, you only get 3 showers a week if you're in a situation like this. So you're locked in and you're in some sort of protective custody. It's going to treat it just like the box, and you're going to only get 3 showers a week.
I know he was putting in an appeal for the bond. Do you know what will happen with that? Have you heard anything from him?
No, he said it might not be till next Wednesday before the final on that.
Okay.
So it could be a while. Yeah, we never really got a full description of Zanny. I know she's got brown curly hair.
About shoulder length. She wears it straight.
It's curly.
It's curly, but she also wears it straight. This is what I'm telling you. It's called a straightener, remember? She's the one that gave me my straightener.
Whoa.
That's true. Okay. How tall
Was
is
straighteners
she?
new then?
About 5'7"-ish.
I don't think it was like an in thing. It just started hitting the suburbs.
She's just like maybe an inch or two shorter than Dad, so 5'6", 5'7". very thin, maybe a little bit more meat than me, about 140-ish. Fairly brown eyes. No tattoos that I've ever seen that I know of. I've seen her in a bathing suit, so unless it's something beyond that.
Well, I would think if anybody around her knew her, they would have come forward by now.
That's what I'm thinking. That's even what I told Jose. If it was anyone that especially has known me, that knows Caylee, that at least knows of us.
Did anybody ask you to describe her and they did a composite drawing of her?
Not once. And when they went and interviewed that girl down in Kissimmee, they never showed me a picture of her. They never searched.
Okay, now they told us that. Well, they told us that you couldn't pull her out of a lineup.
They're full of shit. I had told them multiple times, find a sketch artist, show me pictures, show me something. I can point her out to you.
Okay, well, you make sure Jose does
I've
that
told
today.
Jose this. I've told him to pull in a sketch artist.
Okay.
I've told Jose that multiple times. I've given him and also Gabriel, his associate, the same information I've given you. It's the same information that I gave to the police. They never searched by her full name. They searched by Zenaida Fernandez or Zenaida Gonzalez, never by her full name.
And it's Z-E-N.
Z-E-N-A-I-D-A. I don't think she has a middle name. There was never a middle name on anything that I remember seeing. And I know she went by both last names. She always has. Since she was younger, since her mom remarried.
So Flores Gonzalez, and you don't know what her stepdad.
Fernandez Gonzalez.
She got the story pretty much down, huh?
Yeah, and this is all bullshit.
It's flowing.
I don't know what Fernandez Gonzalez.
I think her dad's first name is Victor. Her stepdad, or that.
Ronnie Blue Eyes, what up, bro?
What up? What up?
Hey, we're watching this video call with Casey Anthony, man. Oh, it's she hasn't admitted to nothing, but she's guilty as hell.
Shit, let's get right into it.
For her saying Victor. Victor and Gloria were her parents.
Victor and Gloria are her parents, but they're separated or divorced.
They are as of now, yeah. That was her stepdad. Divorced. But I know she has a lot of money. That's where she got the car from.
So Victor's her stepdad.
That's her stepdad.
So his last name wouldn't be. His last name wouldn't be Gonzalez then.
I think it would actually be Fernandez because, as far as I know, with Spanish last names, it's the father's first name, then the mother's last name.
Yeah, but Victor is his stepdad, right?
Mm-hmm. She has his last name and her mother's last name.
Oh, he adopted her?
He adopted her. He legally adopted her, yes. Where? I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't know where he's living?
No.
And I thought you said Zanny had a sister.
Her sister's name.
Hey, she blaming it on this this nanny named Zanny, right? But really, she was partying, taking Zannies.
And probably taking it in a fanny.
Possible. They have different dads.
And you don't know what her last name is?
No, I do not.
And you said Samantha's a student.
She was a student at UCF, yes. But I can't remember her last name. I know that she was within the last 12 months.
Is she older or younger?
She's older.
By a couple years or?
Roughly a year and a half.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Anything else you can think of? Did Zan ever talk about taking Caylee to the beach or doing anything?
She told me that they went out to Coco a couple different times.
With Caylee?
With Caylee. Remember all the places that I was telling you about?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Those were all the places that I've been told that they've been.
Okay.
I told Lee that he needs to talk to you and get a list of places. That's a good start.
The ones over the last month?
Yes.
Okay. Boat is actually this story out on a boat?
it was a story I had been told, yes. Was I there? No.
Okay. And you don't know who she could be with?
No.
Could Jeff ever look preppy looking?
Yeah, that's how he always dressed, was very preppy.
Do you think he would have ever worn like a horn-rimmed glasses or something?
To the best of my knowledge, he's never worn glasses.
Okay.
But he primarily would wear like reasonably tight jeans, fitted jeans, a polo shirt, something nice. He always dressed very nicely.
Okay. And you don't know where Jeff's sister's last name or anything is?
Her married name, no. I can't think of it offhand.
Okay.
Oh, man.
She can't look her parents in the eyes. That's her issue. That's why they said in the beginning of the whole call, like, look at me. She can't even look at him in the fucking eyes.
Right. Now, just for context, is this her parents she's speaking to?
Yeah. This is her parents, man. Charlie,
Wow.
Chris, and Miss Karen.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Haven't heard anything from either of them, but I've given everyone names. If you want to write down their names as well, I've given them to the police, which they never did anything with. Raquel. Raquel is the first one. RAQUEL. Her last name is Farrell. FARRELL.
Now, who worked for the ABC company? Distribution.
Jennifer. Jennifer's her second roommate. Raquel supposedly had worked there for a short time herself.
You don't know when?
I don't know when. Jennifer, I know, had worked there within the last year.
It's the ABC distribution catalog, right?
Yes.
ABC Liquor or ABC?
I don't know Jennifer's last name.
Yo, Slug, it's crazy that you say she's guilty, right? Because for the past, 5 to 10 years, for fun on my free time, I've been studying human behavior, body language, facial cues, voice tone, etc., stuff like that, you know what I mean? And everything about her is just bad, dog. It's just negative, bro. It's like, I'll have to watch the whole video, but what I'm hearing and seeing so far is just like, you can hear it
I
in her
know.
voice, see it in her body language. You can see it, like you said, she won't even make eye contact. She's looking down. She's very guilty. You know what I mean? If for
Hey,
lack
you
of a
remember
better
all those
term.
guys? Remember all those guys? We found this picture too on Reddit. It says Casey
Right.
Anthony Thick. Don't read the comment at the bottom. It's horrible. But
Right.
dude, do you think she got a BBL?
Shit, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't put it past her. You think it's fake?
I can't tell, man. And I haven't seen her recently. That's an older pic right there. That's like from I think 2020, I think.
Yeah, I think she went and got that, bro.
I think you're right, because when I see her stand up right here, she's skinny.
Listen,
Well, you gotta remember she
I ain't
ran
even seen
track
it.
too, bro. So
She ran track, yeah.
as you get older, man, you get a little bit more weight. You get
But
grown
listen,
weight,
I ain't even see it
grown
previously.
woman weight.
I just could tell that looks like work. That looks like some Brazilian work right there. She might have took a trip for that one. You know what I mean?
Never know. She got her Puerto Rico trip.
Hey,
Get
listen,
that
man. I
money.
believe she's just a bigger narcissist as fucking Wade, and Wade was vain as fuck. So a
Right,
lot of these
exactly.
personalities are big on vanity. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's
I
all
could see
about
her.
them.
I could see her really doing her thing, but I believe that could be hers, man. I don't know.
Right. And I said this in the last video we did on her. Just real quick, she does give off that I'm special syndrome. You know what I mean?
Okay. When's the last time you saw Raquel and Jennifer?
Oh, wow. Easily a month and a half, 2 months ago, maybe.
For both of them. Are they still roommates?
I have no idea.
Okay. But they're both from this area?
They've at least lived in this area. I don't know where they are
See how
outside of this.
defensive she sounds, bro? Very combative.
Okay. You don't know where Raquel worked?
No. I know that she was a student. She'd served at a couple different restaurants.
But you don't know what restaurant?
She'd said a Fridays. I don't know which one
But
or
local?
when this was. It could have been local. It could have been somewhere else. I don't know. Okay. There was never anything specific. I know that they
So,
used to
yo,
be
hold on real quick,
families.
right? When she answers them questions like that all fast, she's just being defensive, like incombative, real quick off the rip. But when she does that, she's just trying to buy time to think of the lie or remember whatever story she already told. You know what I mean?
Decent amounts of money, which is why they didn't have to have substantial jobs. Okay. Is there anything else Dad can think of?
I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's good to actually see you guys smile a little bit.
Dad was out sweating, working, doing flyers and stuff. I had to.
He stinks.
Yeah,
I
then we
haven't
had
showered in 2 days.
we got a flat tire on as we were getting off the expressway. My car tire went flat.
Hey, guess what? That happened to me.
Yeah.
Why is it always her, Ronnie? Why is it always her?
Did you
Oh,
know,
because
Trenton?
it's all about her. It's all about her, bro. Don't you know?
Yup. This type of woman,
Trenton
you've ever been
Duncan.
with something like this?
Oh, you know the type, and you know I know the type.
Exactly. That's why I learned a lot about this from is you and the body language, and that's just crazy.
Oh, we just getting
His
into it. We
father's been
just barely scratched the surface, too.
Scandalous.
There's a lot to this one.
Scandalous.
helping us.
That's
You
what
know.
they told me. Jose actually told me that he had contacted you.
Yeah, he's been helping us.
That's what I've been told, which I guess it's good. He's maybe a very resourceful person.
Did Lee tell you how much the reward is for finding Caylee?
No.
Can you imagine?
I haven't heard anything of this, so
It's
I
over
can only
200.
imagine.
I think it's 200, 225,
Yo,
$225,000.
she is
Jesus Christ.
emotionless,
Look how
bro.
big her eyes got. Holy
Yo,
crap.
emotionless. It's all about the money. She's like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
how could you
yeah, yeah.
not know what's going on? She don't give a fuck, bro. And she's trying to play dumb at the same time. Like, you know she's talking to her parents by the way she's talking. She couldn't pull this with other people, most other people.
Okay, so I want to bring this up while we're talking about this because we'll have this as a premiere and there'll be a chat flowing and everything. But there's a possibility that Papa Steve and I mean, me and DBS were the ones that got told this on the phone by somebody close to the case, or But did Papa Steve receive a reward, bro?
I don't know, man, but that was definitely something that we were trying to figure out because um, technically he would be the only one to claim the reward if
That's
there
a great
was one.
question. I'm sure there's a technicality and he didn't, but that is a good
Uh,
question.
Listen, man, who else would
Oh
claim the
man.
reward? There was a big reward out for him, right? I think it was
Oh
more than
no, I'm
10.
sure.
So, shit, I
But they
wouldn't put it
find ways
past him.
around that shit, I'm sure too, you know?
Shit, in my opinion, I wouldn't put it past him. It's just me though.
But I didn't see a
I
reward.
hear
I
you.
looked into it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see one, but I
Well,
was like,
Crime Stoppers, like once you like, there's anonymously, there there's ways that people tell and they get paid to do that, bro. With it doesn't have to be like if there was a reward, there's a reward for people that tell, bro.
Confidential informants, etc.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
Yep.
so. I think it's $10,000 or more, or some wild craziness
Wow.
like that. Depending on if there's a conviction in the case, I believe. I'm not too sure, but
Right. That's what I mean about there is technicalities and stipulations involved, but right.
yeah, but technically he's the one that turned him in, so he would get the reward if there was one, right? You can claim it.
Wow.
A lot. Well, a lot of people want that little girl found.
Good. The more people, the better. Everyone should want her back.
That little girl. There we go with the separation, man. Where?
yeah, he says I want
And
the
she's
little
saying
girl
want
earlier.
her back. Like she's not very she's not using the name. It's very wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's so
know.
detached, man. I don't get
The
that.
distance, the separation is crazy. That's what I was gonna say. It's like
Do Casey. Just want you to know there's a lot of people helping. I only get one or two phone calls a day that are not nice phone calls, but I
Yeah.
get many, many, many phone calls and many people reaching out that just believe in you They believe in us finding Caylee. Okay? So keep your head up high. But if you think of anything that could help, don't be afraid.
Oh, I won't hesitate to let you guys know.
You can't be afraid, Casey, of anybody.
Okay, so
gotta get
knowing how
that strength
YouTube
from
is now and
Caylee.
how the Keys cases work, if this happened during like let's say if this case happened right now, you would have YouTube channels backing Casey Anthony up.
Dad and your brother. I know you have it in you. Okay? You need to get that strength inside and do not feel like someone can hang anything over you or anything over us or threaten us because, well, you have said you're protecting this family. You don't need to protect this family. This family's been through a lot.
I do.
Yep. We love you very, very much.
I know. I love
Yeah,
you
Dad
guys
wants
too.
to say something too.
You know, I just had a little analogy of our family.
Uh-huh.
Think of me as the thumb. Think of that. The next finger, the index finger is your mom. She likes to point just like Caylee.
Yeah, but it's with the middle finger.
Okay, the middle finger, I guess, is mom, probably. But I'm looking at size in the family. The next finger after that is going to be Lee, and then it's going to be you, and then the final, that little pinky, that's Caylee. So think of that. Think of your hand and think, this is us. This is the family that love each other, that cares, and needs to be together. And we're missing two fingers.
I'm still here.
As silly as it sounds,
I know.
we have you here. We know you're here, but it's not the same.
I know it's not the same. It's just like I have you guys with me, but it's not the same.
I'll tell you, doing everything that's happened so far, there was a lot of hard decisions to make, and we're trying to find that little girl. We're trying.
I know you are.
I mean, all of us have.
She looked at them a little bit
experienced a lot of
sinister,
things.
like, "What do you mean? What do you mean by that?"
Exactly. She's evil. She's hated, bro. And it's all about I, what I have. What about that? What that little girl don't have?
Well,
But if there's anything at all that you want to share, you got to share it. Write it down. I mean, I know Mr. Baez is working in your best interest, but
My number one.
Let me ask you this: would you be interested in talking to like an FBI guy or something?
Anyone that you guys want to bring in, I'll talk to.
Okay, that's true. That's great news. Okay, here, mom's again. Hold on a second.
Jose Baez would probably tell her not
is
to
it
do
just the
that. So that
local
probably
police?
had that. Honestly, the lawyer probably gonna tell her not to do that.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, that's not going to be advised at all.
You don't feel comfortable too?
Oh, it's just.
Or is it just the authority in general?
It's those two specific. It's Adams and Melick. Now, Happy Wells, the other detective.
Allen and Melick. Uh-huh.
Allen, yeah. Sorry, John Allen and Melick.
Okay.
The other guy that came to the house, I don't know if you remember him very well. He went by Happy. His last name is Wells.
Happy Wells, you want to talk to him?
I would speak to him of any of the, the detectives.
Would you speak with him with Jose, or would you speak to him by himself?
I would speak to him alone with Jose. It doesn't matter. We had a lot of conversations when I sat up in the room that day. I just sat in the lobby of the sheriff's department for probably a good 3, almost 4 hours. Okay. And Happy and I sat there and we conversed. He was very, very concerned with Caylee. Wanting to find Caylee, that was his priority.
Okay.
He's someone that I feel very comfortable talking to.
Okay, so if we can get that arranged today, you'll talk to him.
I would absolutely talk to him. He's someone that I feel would go out of his way to help you guys.
Now, is he a detective or a deputy?
Oh, that's a good question. I know he works within a similar
Was he at the
department.
house? Was he at the house?
He was the other guy that came to the house with...
Which one?
He was the bigger guy that wasn't wearing glasses that came to the house. When the two gentlemen came to pick me up Wednesday morning, he was one of the two guys that came to the house.
Okay.
See if Dad remembers him. But they called him Happy. I know his last name is Wells. I know that. Most definitely.
Well, we could probably get that arranged because they're wanting to talk to you, Casey.
Yeah. I don't want someone that's going to tell me that they know that I'm lying, that's going to belittle me, that won't listen to what I'm saying to them. I need someone that will take the information that I'm giving them.
Okay. All right, listen. We're going to leave when it's at 5 minutes so we can get out before the media knows, because they're going to try to get us out a back door. So I want you to know when this goes, we're going to be leaving quickly.
Okay.
But I'm going to work on trying to get Happy Wells for you today, if we
that
can.
Would be great.
Now, I'm not sure if we should do it alone or if you should have your attorney present.
That's up to you guys. I'm leaving that to your discretion.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Well,
I think
you should have your representation.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is there anything else you need that you want us to do or say or look, anything? What do you need from us?
I totally look locally, especially.
You sure?
Check places that we're familiar with, that we know. I mean, it's not going to hurt to look.
Really? Now we know she was found close to her home, and she's raised some red flags. She
Right.
said
Multiple. Right. Yep.
so. The fact that she keeps on insinuating check close to where we live,
Right.
it's
Right.
almost like she's leading. Like
Yeah, and she
she's
ain't, she ain't saying maybe. She's saying like trust me. Like
yeah.
type. That's the type vibe she's giving off. Like just do it. Like listen to what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I don't know where you guys have posted things for Caylee, been able to post pictures or things like that, but
yeah. She said that guy. Dad wanted to know if it was a female officer, but this guy, this Happy Wells, you've already connected with.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Ask Dad if he remembers. He was one of the two guys that came to pick me up Wednesday morning.
One of the ones that picked her up Wednesday morning. Okay. We'll get that.
Okay. Okay. God, just know how much I miss you guys.
Oh, we know that. We'll get. The quicker we get Caylee, the quicker you'll get home too. But Casey, if we don't find her, they're trying.
Yo, listen, right? So the fact that there hasn't been a killer that's been found, bro, leads me to believe that the one that got away with it is the one that did it, bro. Because there's nothing leading to the point where they're even looking for another killer. It would be a waste of time. No, it would be a waste of taxpayers' dollars, because it's like we all know, but we can't really say it, but we're saying fuck it, we're gonna say it anyways. You know what I mean? Like this shit is
Sick.
horrible, bro.
It is sick, bro. It is sick, sick, sick. And it's this dude's out here doing way less, getting in trouble for, you know what I mean? And then you got people out there doing the worst, and it's like, how is she not? How is she free? It just blows my mind, bro.
Trying to build a case against you, honey.
That's what they've been doing. I know that's the other two detectives' main goal, is building a case.
I know, and that's why I'm so frustrated, because I know they're not
frustrated. That's why I don't want to speak to either of them, because it's not going to do any good. It really isn't.
Well, we'll make it happen with this other person.
Thank you.
And like I said, if we can get, how about an outside source like FBI to talk to you?
If you can get someone outside, that's fine.
That's the third time they mentioned the FBI on this call. So the FBI wants to talk to her, and they told her to reach out.
Whoa.
With that, we will do whatever necessary.
Okay. All right, honey. I believe that.
Well, I think what I'm getting the vibe from the parents and her is like, we're privileged people. Like that's why she's asking, is it the lieutenant, officer, sheriff? Like they want to know who, what, when, how, and how dare they? Like they're gonna try to get to the bottom of it. Like they're believing her lies at this point. It seems like almost.
I just want her back.
I know you do.
Oh, she's a good actor now. She's trying.
Positive feelings, Casey.
Oh, I know. I have been. I've been staying as positive as I can.
But do you think after this long she'd still be local?
There's a possibility.
What's your gut telling you right now?
My gut's telling me that she's okay.
Okay, and your gut tells you that she's close, or she's hiding.
She's not far. I know in my heart she's not.
Bro.
I know. Not I feel, I think,
she's always said that, bro.
Right.
She's always said that.
Right.
And mind you, she got found not guilty on all charges except for making up stories, giving false information, and it was all about the nanny being a real person, bro. So if you get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's like,
Right.
come on.
And even that, bro, I know dudes doing time for just for keeping their mouth shut. Like even her doing that, like she walked a real thin line and she escaped with her life, bro.
Far. I can feel it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Well, we'll see if we can't get a sketch artist and Happy and maybe even FBI to come talk to you.
Have you talked to Ryan? Has he gotten any leads on anything in Jacksonville?
I haven't spoke with him for several days. I don't know if Lee has or not. I kind of haven't really reached out to too many people, except our immediate friends here.
Well, Ryan, again, he's definitely one of those people that you should talk to. So.
Well, I had before, but there wasn't really much to tell him.
Yeah.
So, but like Corey and Sean and Chris,
those guys, yeah,
and all those guys, they feel connected with me to get to you.
Yeah.
Because I think they see you and me and me and you.
Oh, most definitely. Those are guys that I have a long history with, that I've known for 8-9 years.
They're doing everything they can, Casey, to help find Caylee, and they know that you haven't done anything.
Oh, I know. Those are my big brothers outside of Lee's friends. Those are my other boys.
They're just confused like we all are. And
a lot of dudes in her life, Ronnie.
Jose
She don't have a lot of women friends, a lot of men friends. If you know what I
I know
mean.
the type. You know, I know you right.
Said everything would make sense once we found Caylee.
And you know what? Hold up, right quick, right? You know what says a lot about this whole shit is that the majority of this conversation that I've been covering so far with you guys is just her and the mother corresponding. The father doesn't look like he got much to say, but if you read his body language and his facial cues, he is saying a lot at the same time. By not saying something is always saying something.
Someone that you can talk to, that you can get a real explanation from, that's known where she's been. It's going to have to make sense at that point. Once we get Caylee, everything else will figure itself out. Mainly I was meaning for myself, but even as far as where she's been, what's been going on with her.
Alright.
Do you know what we're looking at as far as time?
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. And you know, as soon as that happens, we're going to leave, okay?
I know.
All right, dear.
Just tell Lee that I love him. I didn't get a chance
to. He knows that. Your brother has been a rock for all of us. He has done so much, Casey. You don't know what this family has done pulled together for you.
I've been hearing from some of the officers. They've told me. They've said that.
This is them in court.
Coordinating most everything, and hearing that. I'm sorry, hearing that the other day, it just. I know.
It's unconditional love, darling.
Which she didn't have for Caylee.
Right.
Hey, Ronnie, what's crazy? She's in PC, so every time they had somebody go travel right there, they had to take her and lock her up and then bring her back.
I thought you were gonna say people were trying to spit and kick and get at her or something.
I bet you they were though. That's why they had to put her in there.
My homie Banger used to be able to. Sometimes they was out there catching wreck, and you could see him walk by. He spit out the thing and kept them all the time. He'd be spitting, throwing all kinds of stuff on him. It was crazy. But yo, I think that I sent the video to the group chat that we should react and respond to at some point. Actually, Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer, actually did a video just like a few hours ago on Casey Anthony.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that on the live stream, brother.
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Can't wait.
But yeah, she's saying a lot, and the father's saying a lot just by not saying nothing at all.
I know, yeah. He only talked a couple sequences, and you're right.
Right.
But he was saying a lot by not saying nothing. Of
course.
But in conclusion, DBS, guilty or not guilty?
Hey man, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for now because I think everybody knows what time it is, man. Everybody knows. We know what the fuck is up.
Yeah, man, she's responded back to people's comments on Substack, but she did disable her comments on TikTok. We'll give you guys an update when it comes in. This is the YouTube Streets. Ronnie Blue Eyes, DVS stuck in the system.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
I would never let Casey Anthony raise my baby, yeah. And you know they terrible. Wanna pack me a vacation, I wouldn't let it, cause you know what's in that suitcase weighing is me. You know that all these fucking bitches, they be waiting, yeah. Never let Jamie hit fucking drive me in Mercedes. She DUI, you know that she gon' see the light one day. But these guys think I'm related to Wade, but there ain't no relation. His last name was Wilson, the family wanted to kill him. I know that Casey Anthony thinks she is not the villain. You know that she rather party than take care of her children. You know that she's on TikTok trying to make us some shillings. I'm a father, so I'm biased. Tell you the truth, you want a one without bias. I swear to God, you is so evil and I digress. You worse than Wade Wilson, but he died next. Whipping with the pots, with them Pyrex. I know you like girls, yeah, you buy sex. It's a little bit of truth, you should try it. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if she tries fucking sad next. I'm at the next, that's what I'm breaking. I'm after the throne too, you know that I be taking. And you ain't going to the same place as Caylee, let's get the facts. Don't care how high you think you is, don't let the door hit your ass. On the way out, say you got that hate, but you gon' do the minimal. Let me see that weight you got, let me see them residuals. I can see your tits out right now and I see a visual. You say that you're with your man now, but you be miserable. You keep on making troll accounts, you know that shit is pitiful. You really never coming out, yeah, all your shit subliminal. Chilling in your living room, eating chicken noodle soup, breathing chicken noodle soup.
When I was 30, yeah, I had a 30. They tried to take me out early with the fatty blunt, it was dirty. I'm not Brick Baby, I'm not gon' pop a per 30. Another cheap going home, yeah, I'm not worthy. She be bending over looking like 930. She be giving brain, yeah, she a bit nerdy. What happened?
He's in love with his VV, drugs came from GG. He's gonna die like DD, yeah. He's in love with his VV, drugs came from GG. He's gonna die like DD, yeah. He's in love with his VV, drugs came from GG. He's gonna die like DD, yeah. He's in love with his VV, drugs came from GG. He's gonna die like DD, yeah. Why you got that Fifi on your head cracker? Just like a pencil in the streets, you give it with lead cracker. I beat your bitch pussy so much, she needs some meds after. And when we done, she ain't gon' have no fucking legs after. You ain't no real man after you fuck them, you go attack them. There ain't forgiving, unforgiving, get your jaw shattered. These channels started way before us, but we done lapped them. They looking at me weird and now they don't know what just happened. You making troll accounts, you think I don't know that tactic. That shit don't wear it off, you tried me on some black magic. Plug gonna have the power, but it's probably gonna be static. Man, I swear my homies came through, we got them automatics. He's in love with his VV, drugs came from GG. Kill him just like DD, yeah. He's in love with his VV. Drugs came from GG. Gonna die like DD, yeah. He's in love